What's up, guys? This is Legacy here with Good Trouble. I'm here with rapper and founder of Awful Records, Father. Give it up for Father. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? What's happening?
Good to be here with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Likewise.
So Young Hot Ebony 2 just dropped. You know, the fans are loving this sort of like return to your like original menacing style, you know what I mean? What can we look forward to from Father like in the next coming year?
Well, more of that. I guess now I've kind of hit this point where it's like I'm like an amalgamation of all of the different eras and versions of me that people have heard. So I think I'm kind of just playing with the current style, playing with the heartthrob style that everybody's gotten used to, as well as trying to cultivate a new, more, I don't know, kind of I've been working on things that are more and more grunge, I guess, sort of.
Yeah.
You know, more grunge, more, I won't say like rock crossover, because I absolutely hate, not hate, I don't absolutely hate, but you know, like, you know, when rock and rap kind of converge a little bit, sometimes it's kind of ass, but you know, some of it's a little bit grungier, a little bit darker, also still doing more bubbly, lighthearted stuff as well.
Sure.
There's a lot of different sides of a lot of different coins.
So if you had to put a label on it, so like I've heard people call your stuff like cloud rap, like menacing cloud trap, like what would you put a label, like what subgenre do you fall under?
I suppose like just, I feel like I just make Southern hip hop. You know?
That's cool.
You know, just
that's
how
really
like
cool.
You know, back in the day you have like East Coast hip hop that was like Mobb Deep, Big L, Jay-Z. I feel like I just make Southern hip hop. That's, you know, I just keep it pretty blanket. You know,
That's dope.
You know, I guess there's bits of like, you know, you can get like into like subgenres of it where it's like kind of goth a bit, you know, in terms of, you know, the content and the, you know, the sounds of the samples and things like that sometimes, but also, you know, I use a lot. It varies too much, I feel like, for me to really say anything too specific.
Taking away the subgenre aspect, who are your inspirations that have led to this combination of styles?
Well, I was, you know, Young Hot Ebony 2, very influenced by older East Coast rap. So a lot of, like I was saying, Mobb Deep, Big L, and even like Southern groups like UGK, to bring that all kind of into this nice little merry mixture. But lately I've been playing a lot of the Smiths, The Cure, and that's kind of started to pierce into that and kind of make this kind of combination. I don't know. We're gonna see where it's going. But
yeah, that's dope.
I've been trying to get more into goth and grunge.
Wow, that's awesome.
You know, in terms of the samples I'm using.
Yeah, and it comes through in the aesthetic. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So a lot more visuals have been coming out for your stuff. You know. Right. So what are some of your visual inspirations? Like, what are some of your favorite like movies, music videos? Give me your top 3 favorite movies.
Top 3 favorite movies.
Yeah.
You know one of them.
Okay.
Which is Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite, of course, a classic.
That's definitely up there. Let's see. I should pick different genres. Let's see what's a favorite horror of mine.
Was it Terrifier 2 that struck you?
I haven't seen Terrifier 2.
Oh, me neither.
I love Terrifier 1 though.
I know. I saw that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Terrifier 1 was amazing. Okay, Dogma.
Wow.
Right? Classic, right?
What a crazy choice.
It's a classic.
It is.
I be forgetting about it because it doesn't, you know, I used to watch it so much when it came on Comedy Central.
Right.
It would come on like every
all
week.
Those Kevin Smith OGs coming on at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it's coming on like every single week, and I'd be like, I love this movie so much, but I've forgotten about it in recent history because it's not really on anything. Is it on streaming anywhere? Yeah, no, great movie.
It's awesome.
Great. I used to run that frequently. Another one, I don't. It's kind of difficult just even placing things, but I'm just gonna say Friday.
Oh yeah,
Friday,
of
classic.
Course.
I love a good movie that just takes place in a single day. You know, from morning to nightfall.
Right.
I feel like they did a very good job of that.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
So that'd be like that's all comedies, but you know, you can consider Dogma a comedy, but comedies.
Right.
Yeah.
So speaking of visuals, you know, we got a lot of music videos coming out. You and I just did Pump Action together. It was awesome.
Right.
We got another one coming up called Havin', you know.
Yeah.
So can like fans expect like a lot more music videos from you?
Yes, absolutely. I'm taking the YouTube rap, you know, like, you know, just frequent drops, because you know, before I would drop very seldomly, not seldomly necessarily, but I would put a good gap in between everything that I do. Is like one album a year, maybe every 2 years, but you know, just want to up the frequency,
of course,
while also upping the quality while not taking too long, because making albums is just this very stressful process sometimes, like where it's like you do all this work, and then you piece it together into this long form thing, and it just becomes so complicated. And it's just like I'm also like, I'm my own engineer, so I have this. I produce mostly everything besides when I like link with a couple friends sometimes. Melty Cannon,
direct a lot of your own videos.
Like all of that, and also I mixed all of Young Hot, and even in that I'm just like, oh my god, like it just starts to get kind of just droning, and it's like, is it all sound the same? It's a very stressful process. So I'm trying to, this time I kind of did it before I did Young Hot, where it was just like just frequent drops, single things. But yeah, basically every right now I'm on a track of every 2 weeks. So I just dropped Hands Look Like This with Archibald, and Creature of Habit, which is Heaven, that drops it's going to drop 2 weeks later.
Yep.
To where I don't know if this is going to be before or after, but that's coming out, and then there will be another 2 to 3 weeks from that, and then I'm just going to do that. And,
wow.
It's a much more fun way to do it.
Yeah.
And it keeps me it keeps me more active than say put all my effort into an album and then like, ooh, that's done. Sure. And it's like, I'm gonna take a break. My brain is fried.
The grind is fun.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, I guess, can we look forward to like an album from you soon? Are you gonna keep dropping singles? Like, what's the next big project?
Well, me and Archibald Slim, we are working on a duo project. Wow. So that'll probably happen first. That'll probably be I'm gonna say, it depends, but we've been working at a pretty quick rate. So that'll probably be in the first quarter of 2023.
Wow, great. Yeah, can't wait to hear that.
And I'll be working on my next album as well in the meanwhile, But for the first bit of the year, it's definitely going to just be singles run.
That's awesome.
Because I kind of just, when I feel like there's an album there, I just make the album. I don't really plan albums out as much. I kind of just get halfway through making it, and I'm just like, oh, that's an album. Oh.
Right.
I'll be listening to the music. I'll just have a bunch of songs saved up. I'm like, oh, this sounds like a complete thought. It just happens.
Right.
I never really think it forward too much ever. Yeah.
That's all for today. I'm the Legacy. It's a good trouble. It's been awesome with Father. Give it up for him. Thank you for watching, and subscribe and comment.